Hello, there we are. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
We're the Kennedys yet again, another Sunday. And first of all, our masks and my new
These are
headband
way cool.
come from our regular viewers, Dan and Tracy in Colorado. They're so awesome.
These are great.
And isn't that beautiful? Look at that. And I did a little teaser on the Facebook today saying that we were going to show off our. Let me get rid of this too. Go away. Okay. We're going to show off our stoop sale finds. I went out walking yesterday and I ran into 3 different garage sales, stoop sales. Is this not awesome? Look at this. That's like church lady outfit.
It's faux leopard skin.
Yeah.
From a faux leopard.
Where'd you get there, Pete? You got a King Louis shirt.
I got a real King Louis bowling shirt.
Look, show the back. Can you see the back?
I can't really do it logistically, but it's a bowling shirt. Take my word for it.
It says
something motel.
Rainbow Motel.
Yeah.
Florence, Colorado.
Yeah. How cool is that?
So, welcome to our 59th show. This is Songs of Encouragement Part 2. And, God, it felt so good singing those songs last week. We've been doing lots of specialty shows, but doing our own songs is gratifying for us because we put our hearts and souls into it.
Yeah.
But also, when we write a lot of songs, most of our songs have some element of optimism and hope and encouragement. So to kind of gather up the best of those and present them to you last week was very satisfying to us. And based on your comments and emails and stuff, it was satisfying to you too. So today is part 2 of Songs of Encouragement, original songs of ours. And
because we still had more at the end of last week. Yeah.
If you're here for the first time, welcome. It's an every Sunday thing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the little button. You'll see it if you're watching on YouTube anyways. And then hit the like button. That improves the quality of the stream and etc. So you want to kick it right off?
Let's kick it right off.
This is a song that we wrote about our experience when we first got together, when Pete was touring around with Nancy Griffith and I was in a local Austin band, and we would call each other when the rates went down, back before cell phones and stuff like that. But this is really about Nancy encouraging us. She really got us together as a duo, and then us encouraging each other.
I think it's also for everybody who's looking forward to being able to travel again one of these days.
And, I should mention, Nancy actually does a guest vocal on our recording of this song. Yeah. So she throws a little Beatles reference in there. Yeah. This is called Ride, Angel, Ride. 2, 3, 4.
Out on the 360 loop. The pay's not great, but hey, the phone bill's through the roof. At least it gives you
They're pulling out of Santa Cruz. Your friends are saying you got way too much to lose. But you know deep down inside, someday you'll ride, angel, ride. But you know deep down inside, someday you'll ride, angel, ride. Ride, angel, ride. Ride, angel, ride. Ride, angel, ride. You got a ticket to ride. Ride, angel, ride. You got a ticket to ride. Ride, angel, ride. Angel. I forgot to see if our stream is working. I should probably check that now.
Can
We
you hear
have-
us?
We
Can you
have
see us
lights and
everything?
sound. Well, no one's saying anything bad, so I'm going to guess. Loud and clear. That's what we like to hear.
Great.
Loud and clear. I sang a little bit of Nancy's improvs that she did on the record.
I improv'd a wrong note at the beginning because I figured I was going to play a wrong note somewhere in this show. I might as well get it over with right at the very beginning of the first song.
Look at my new coffee cup that Pete got me. Look at that. It's a drum set.
Got a drum set.
It's quieter than a real drum set.
I've got my reliable Birds coffee
Yes.
mug that I've had for, I think, every show.
Every show. I know it. We're going to do a song that is from our Stand album, which is probably our most, well, I think Stand and Closer Than You Know are probably the two most encouraging type song
it's a major
collections.
theme for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And this is a really nice song to sing. I love singing this one. It's called Miracle Mile. 2, 3, 4. Living on the dreams of a midnight rambler, riding on the wings of a mystic smile, looking for the heart of a lonesome lover. Her tears turn to gold along the miracle mile, along the miracle mile, along the miracle mile, giving up the ways of a played out gambler, songs you just love to sing just for the melody and the way they feel just kind of resonating around in your throat. I don't know how to better explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to do a double dedication for this next song. This is one that Dan Unger asked for. And I just learned from the chat that he's a brand new granddad for the first time as of 2 days ago. So we're going to do his request. But we also want to send this one out to Cassie because I didn't catch it last week in the chat, but she lost her beloved Oso dog. And I'm going to show a picture of Oso because we met him.
He hosted us.
He hosted us. And there's this beautiful picture. I want to show this to you. This is Kona is on top and Oso is on the bottom with Oso got his little mohawk hairdo just before he passed. But I wanted to send this out to them because Kona was right there for Oso the whole way through, and he escorted Oso into the new experience, whatever that mysterious experience is. Yeah. So we're going to send this to Cassie with much, much love, and to Dan Unger and to Dan's new grandchild. Yeah. And this is called Breathe. 2, 3, 4. Didn't we all die? Didn't we all die at the start? Aren't we alright? Aren't we alright for the most part? Is there an ending? Really an end to all of this? Just a beginning? Another beginning, so I resist. Take a breath, let it out, let it in. Just begin again and breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times. Nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine. Just like being born, but you're wiser this time. What are we scared of? Why are we frightened of the dark? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing but a spark. Everyone's longing. Everyone's longing to be wise. What if it's simple? Easy as opening your eyes. Take a breath, let it out, let it in. Just begin again and breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times. Nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine. Just like being born, but you're wiser this time. Breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times. Nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine. Just like being born, but you're wiser this time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times. Nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine. Just like being born, but you're wiser this time. I think that Kona is such a loving, nurturing dog that Kona is going to be very good therapy for Cassie.
Yeah.
We would like to get this out of the way early, as we do. We wanted to thank everybody who has been supportive of this weekly show. It's our only gig. We do have an announcement coming up at the end of this show that we would like to share with you. But yeah, for the past more than a year now, this has been our only gig, and we've been very, very grateful to those of you who have been able to and willing to support this show. And you can do so in several different ways. PayPal is an easy way to go. PayPal.me/TheKennedysMusic. And you can also send in your support via Venmo.com/the_Kennedys. And of course, we do enjoy getting cards and letters from people we don't even know. And we always do little handwritten thank yous. And our P.O. Box is 8673 Tarrytown, New York, 10591. There's other ways you can support as well. And all those are listed on our website, including the address that you can use if you're going to send in support via Zelle. So there you go. We get that out of the way early so we can get back to the music. And once again, we thank you sincerely. You've saved us. All right. This next song, let me put your comments back up so I can see you. See, isn't everybody so supportive? Everyone's sending their love to Cassie.
Oh, that's so good.
I love this community so much. Everybody is so supportive because
Greatest people.
you get congratulations for the new granddad, and you get condolences for the many passings we've seen this year. And everybody knows each other. I know all your names now. I don't know Yarn Operator's name because that's just your handle. But we appreciate everybody, not just communicating with us, but especially to see the love and support that you give to each other. It's pretty awesome. Well, we're gonna do another song. This is another song of encouragement. It's really more specifically about hope. And I wrote this song based on that Emily Dickinson line, hope is the thing with feathers.
Yeah,
The perches in the soul.
Perches in the soul.
So, ready? 2, 3, 4. I feel that thing with feathers beating in its soul cage. I long to set it free to see how far it flies, but hold it tightly till it crumbles in its old age. The cage is empty when the hope inside you dies. I feel that thing with feathers beating in its soul cage. I long to set it free to see how far it flies, but hold it tightly till it crumbles in its old age. The cage is empty when the hope inside you dies, dies, I hear that thing with feathers crying, pouring, purring, purring. It knows you're out there and it thinks that it could die. But feed it once and it will promise you a good turn. For hope is fragile when the lightning streaks the sky. see how far it flies, but hold it tightly till it crumbles in its old age. The cage is empty when the hope inside you dies, dies, dies. It's a dark sounding song, but it's not. It's not a dark song. It's about hope.
That's the Emily Dickinson thing.
That's
she
her
always
thing.
has a kind of a dark edge.
Yeah.
I remember we were sitting on the subway. Remember? Mm-hmm. We had
Just finished recording that song.
finished recording it, and we were talking about that song. We're like, I wonder if how are people going to respond to that song? You know, maybe if they read some Emily Dickinson, they know that she always has that sort of surrealistic darkness, but the message is not always. The message might be hopeful, but it's cast in the dark. Anyway, we were having this conversation, and I looked up, and they have these signs along above the seats on the subway. They're usually advertised on what they have other kind of public service things. And I looked up, and the sign said, "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul, Emily Dickinson." And we were like, okay,
What? I remember
Okay.
you said, look at that.
that's gonna go on the album. That was like a Carl Jung synchronicity.
There
type
are
of
no
moment.
coincidences. Don't they say that? This is a song that we wrote that it was the only song that we wrote specifically, although kind of in a clouded way, dealing with our emotions after 9/11. It's not a, very literal song, but it was sort of our working out of our feelings of that. But as so many songs sort of change meanings with the times.
Yeah.
I think of this one as a song for all of us who just can't wait to get out in the world again, you know?
Yeah.
And there's still we're still in the pandemic. There's still dark days ahead, but there's also good, hopeful times right on the horizon. And this song is called "Dance Around in the Rain." 2, 3, 4. Sky over Brooklyn is dark and gray. Gonna be another cold, rainy day. Hey, hey, hey. But anyhow, it just worked out that way. It's too late to come in from the rain. Hey, hey, hey. Sometimes it seems like it just can't win. Just another worn out might have been. Go on ahead, you know it ain't no sin to dance around in the rain. Kicked another rock off the toe of your shoe. Got a bad, bad case of them East River blues. Hey, hey, hey. But ain't it gonna make some front page news when the sun comes shining through? Hey, hey, hey. Sometimes it seems like it just can't win. Just another worn out might have been. Go on ahead, you know it ain't no sin to dance around in the rain. Grab another beer out of the back of the fridge. You and I were gonna fly from the Brooklyn Bridge. Hey, hey, hey. We'll catch a train to Coney melancholy is not such a bad thing. It's a very comforting feeling, I think. I know
It's a way of
different
working
from
through.
it's different from depression or sadness. Melancholy, there's a comfort to it. There's like it's like a big weighted blanket.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a process
kind of
of
thing.
working through.
Speaking of rain, April showers, we've got them. But I want to I showed you a few weeks ago some of my little seedlings. Oh, look at it, it's sticking up there. It's been sticking up there all for the whole show.
Is it show and tell?
This is my oxheart tomato, oxheart. And it was really hard for me to find oxheart tomato seeds. And the reason I did was because, you know, last year we went to the Amalfi Coast for 10 days. Me and Pete and my two sisters, all the spouses and everything. And I found a recipe book for the Amalfi Coast. And every recipe that has tomato sauce in it calls specifically for oxheart tomatoes. And I couldn't find them anywhere. I finally found them on Etsy. Somebody was selling a package of them. But they're actually doing better than any of my other tomatoes. I've got 6 different tomato varieties growing.
And everybody over there where we were staying in Italy, in Agarola, which is this area of little tiny farms, everyone grows all these things in their own yard.
There are no front lawns like we have them here. They're just like rows of vegetables and stuff. It's
they're
great.
all little farms. So when they need an ingredient, they just go outside and pick it.
I think
So we're going to do that too.
I'll move this so you don't have to look at it. But it's nice to look at. Just kind of
You can
growing in
leave
the
it there.
I'll leave
It's
it
our
here.
special guest.
It's our it's only a little bit of it.
Our guest
sticking up.
today is Oxheart.
It is a cute little tomato plant. Yes. So this next song is one of those kinds of songs that it's difficult to sing. We hardly ever sing the song because it's emotionally really difficult. It's a heavy duty song, and like the last song, this song has taken on new meaning for us in recent days, especially this past week was so tumultuous. We had justice on one hand and injustice right around the corner from it. And so this song really feels to me these days to represent the social and racial unrest in America.
I think what people need right now is like encouragement to keep moving on,
Yeah.
moving in the right
Yeah.
direction. And,
So I think this is from the same album, isn't it? From Stand also?
yeah.
I told you Stand has a lot of these kinds of songs on it. This is called Pilgrim. 1, 2, 3. Born to the idols of circumstance, you watch events unfold, pure as the broken dream inside your bones. Gentle as the kiss of Judas, child of beaten gold. But the laws of sundown say you have to leave your father's home. Oh, pilgrim so weary. Oh, pilgrim be strong. There's a center of knowing as coming or going, but the road's so long, so long. Deep inside the well of Jacob, that's your promised land, where the arms of Venus crumble in your own. The way back out's a parted sea with ever-shifting sands. You can cross it, but you've gotta know the name of every stone. Oh, pilgrim so weary. Oh, pilgrim be strong. There's a center of knowing as coming or going, but the road's so long, so long. glad you got that guitar, because people last week were just loving the sound of this guitar with this new, this old Charlie Christian pickup.
Charlie Christian pickup.
And it does have a real mellow thing going on there.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice and warm and full sounding.
In fact, a bunch of people said, "Don't mess with that guitar. Don't play any other guitar."
Because they know I mess with my guitars all the time.
Yeah, but you gotta have the whole variety of instruments, the palette back there, because that's one of the upsides of doing these shows at home is that we can fit everything. Mm-hmm. When we're on the road, we can only fit like 2 guitars in the car with all of our stuff. So
this is 2 cool designs too, because of the early Fenders were mid-century modern. They even finished them to look like that Hayman Wakefield. Is that what it's called? Hayman Wakefield. Whatever. Someone out there will know what kind of furniture I'm talking about. And but this was like a 1930s Art Deco Gibson thing. So that's combination of 2 cool designs.
My favorite song that you've ever written. And Joe Potter asked for this one, so we're going to do it.
Joe.
This song, it reminds me of Robert Hunter, Grateful Dead kind of song.
You mean like from the American Beauty?
Yeah,
Working
it's
Man's Dead
such a
kind
good
of
song,
period.
and it's and if this isn't a song of hope, yeah. And you got your good old. You know what? I'm gonna tune this a little bit because this is my favorite of your songs, and I don't want to play it out of tune. That would be a terrible thing. See, it's gone sharp. It never goes sharp. It's just that E string, I think. It's the B string. It's always the B string. Always the B string. See, when I play my Gibson J200, it never, ever, ever, ever goes out of tune, even when I put a capo on it. But this one's a little more temperamental. This is Pete Kennedy original, Jubilee Time. From West, isn't it? From West?
Yeah.
From the West album, my dad's favorite Kennedy's album. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Seems you lost your driving wheel. No one knows the way that you feel. Trouble you see can make you cry, make you sit and wonder why. Steps like crossing ice. Cut just once when you measure it twice. Call that fiddler over here. So play that tune. Sounds like honey to my ear. Clinging
goes out to Job Potter.
Joe Potter. I love that line, "Lo, the bird is on the wing."
Yeah, that's from the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam.
And it just means that
Time is flying.
time's flying and you can't stop
It's
it.
flying by.
So live it up. Live it up. Yeah. Hey, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, hit that like button if you haven't already. We're getting up close to, I think, 3,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. That's exciting. I don't know
that's
why.
great.
Why are round numbers exciting? I don't know, but they just are. Oh, yeah, you got the lap steel.
Yeah, I'll try it on that. I've always played this on the guitar, but I'm going to try it on the lap steel.
We're going to send this one out to our beautiful planet Earth.
Yeah.
And to the younger generations who have to live with what we dished them. Right? And so, recycle. I saw a thing on TV about all the various tiny little microparticles of plastic that are in the ocean. And all those little plastics are getting into the fish, into the whole food chain. We have to do something about it. I've been drinking out of this same bottle for years. I don't throw any plastic away if I can help it. So I encourage you to do the same. Yeah?
Yeah.
And are they going to be able to see that
don't
beautiful lap? Can you see
Probably
that beautiful red lap steel? It's got sparkles on it and everything. This is a song we put out as a single last year, and it's called Heal You. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I want to see you there tomorrow and feel your breezes blow eternal off the
Yeah. Nice. I love when you play that. It's a relatively new instrument for you, but
Yeah.
you've mastered it in no time. There it
Been
is.
for a
In its
couple
full
years.
glory. Well, we're gonna Yes, it is. Yes, Danny is right. It's a digital single. You can find that single if you like on our website. See if I can. There you go. If you go there, you'll see if you scroll down, there's a lot of stuff on our website, by the way, kennedysmusic.com. Our videos are there. The mega list of almost 600 songs, different songs that we've done so far.
Yeah.
If you scroll down, you'll find the digital single and other fun stuff. Okie dokie. Yeah, so this song is another song we're going to send out to the young generation. It's another song of encouragement. It is a song, I'm dribbling. This is a song, it's written, we wrote it, I think I might have mentioned this a few weeks ago. We wrote this for a movie script. The song didn't get used. I don't even know if the movie got made. But it was supposed to be a dad encouraging his young, kind of 14, 15-year-old daughter to be her own woman, because her father in this script was a rock star and he had the spotlight all the time. And he's saying, no, it's your turn to shine.
Yeah.
This is called Jessie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You dance in my dreams, a rainy day girl. You melt in moonbeams, a rainy day girl. You with the sunlight in your hair. You with your bright eyes flashing there. Open your mind, a rainy day girl. Come down from the canyon, a rainy day girl, and dance in a bandit, a rainy day girl. 'Cause there's a poet in your soul, so let the mystic take control. Don't miss the moment, a rainy day girl. You dance in my dreams, a rainy day girl. You melt in moonbeams, rainy day girl. You with the sunlight in your hair. You with your bright eyes flashing there. Open your mind, a rainy day girl.
Pete, show the folks what a pickup is.
The pickup is a guitar like this is hollow, but it doesn't have the depth and the sound holes and stuff than a totally acoustic guitar has. So in order to hear the strings, these magnets are placed underneath the strings. The strings are made out of steel. And so there's a magnet back here that picks up the trebly stuff.
The bright sounding.
Bright stuff. And then there's a magnet here that picks up the warmer kind of stuff. And so you can control, I have the warmer one up closer to the strings than the other one. If I wanted a bright twangy sound, I'd reverse that and make this magnet closer to the strings. But I kind of like, playing in this format. I like that warm kind of sound. And so they call it a pickup just because it picks up the vibration of the strings and transmits it into
Audio
sound,
waves.
Audio waves.
And sometimes when we're doing a gig and I'll be introducing a song and I'll see Pete, he'll have a screwdriver and he'll be going like this.
I was doing that today a little bit.
And what that does when he says the pickup is closer to the strings, if you loosen the strings, the pickup comes out so that it's almost touching the strings, or you can screw it in so it's further away, and that's kind of like a volume kind of control for that frequency.
It controls whether you're going to sound bright or mellow. And I'm liking mellow right
You're mellow with
at this
mellow.
point in life.
There's always some little gear or technique tidbit in our shows. We like that. And I know a lot of people don't understand that stuff, but they still say, I've gotten a lot of comments that say, even though I'm not a guitar player, it's interesting. It's interesting stuff. And we don't...
It's just
there's not too much.
curiosity about it.
Now, this is very exciting. We got an email from Gary and Alice Kazin. They have been living in Florida in Boca Raton all winter, like so many do, and they are heading back to New Jersey for the summer, and they're taking the auto train, and they're on it now. The auto train is about to leave, and they asked if they were the only ones ever to watch our show from a train. I don't know the answer to that, but I do know that Pete has a very interesting auto train story for you, and I asked him to tell it.
Well, I used to play on the auto train. I'm not sure if they have the entertainment right now because of COVID and stuff like that. But that was my gig for a couple of years. I went back and forth from Manassas, Virginia, down to Winter Park, Florida, right near, kind of near Orlando, that area, and that's where I played, was on the train. And you can imagine a train car is kind of narrow, much narrower than like a theater or a nightclub would be, and so actually where we were playing, I was in a duo with a guy, this friend of mine, Jim. And where he sat, his guitar neck was kind of out of the way, but mine stuck out right over the stairway. And so it was like a bar car, so people were going up and down, that observation type thing that's glassed in. And we were up there, up on the upper level. And so when people would come up or down, and my guitar neck was sticking out over the stairs, while I was playing, they would just move the guitar like
Like a
that.
turnstile?
I would just grab it and move it and go under it, and then they'd let it fall back down. And I learned to just keep playing and smiling, while they did that. So.
Professional.
But I love being on the auto train, and I spent half of my life in Florida and half living on a farm in Virginia. So everything was good.
So we are going to send this one out to Gary and Alice and hope that they have a wonderful train trip. We've ridden the train a bunch with the sleeper car and everything. It's one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah.
And so we're going to dedicate this one to you. This is called Common Bond. D, right?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. It's freaking Boca time.
The planets seem much closer now and brighter than when we were young. Venus, Mars, and Mercury, and Saturn at sunset hung like the diamond on black velvet, just to the left of the moon. We watch the sunsets hopefully, feel inside that soon something good's gonna happen, something transcendent and real. Maybe a kind of beginning at the end of a long ordeal. We believe in a higher intention,
something good is going to happen.
Yeah.
Very soon, actually. We just started putting out our feelers for a very select few outdoor, socially distanced, masked gigs. We're just starting to look for them. We don't want to play indoors until the CDC and all evidence says it's safe to do so. But we have a special announcement. We have a gig, a live gig, outdoors in New York, in Long Island, in Saturday, August 14th. And I will put up the information for you here.
In Port Washington, right?
It's in Port Washington, Long Island, August 14th, 7 p.m. It's one of those, it's going to be, every pod is going to be 6 feet apart. Everyone's going to be masked. And it's a ticketed event, and it is limited seating because of the socially distanced stuff. So we're very much looking forward to just actually playing and seeing people rather than seeing a computer screen. And so I'm going to post this right now. I hope it goes through. I hope it goes through, as I said. I don't know if it will. It might. Anyway, I will also post the information in the description of the YouTube video after it airs. The series is called Live from the Landmark Lot. It's at the Landmark Theater, but they're not doing shows indoors, so they're going to do it in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait. It's going to be a beautiful night. I'm already planning on a beautiful night. I will
It'll be a
pull
summer
some strings.
Summer night.
It'll be a great summer night. And we're running a little over time. You want to end with that one? That's a nice one. Mm-hmm. And thank you all so much for being here. Next week, we're going to continue the series with all original songs. We're going to do all love songs. And I know there's at least one song that we were planning on doing for this song that also works as a love song. So we're going to do that next week. I won't tell you what it is. But thank you all so much for being here. We're going to send this one out to Frank and Judy, because I think this is Frank's favorite song of ours anyway. It's in the key of A, yes? Mm-hmm. It's a song to send you peacefully, hopefully, optimistically on your way to another week. Yes. This is called Spirit Compass. 2, 3, 4.
Spirit
Thank you all so much for being here. We love doing this, spending our Sundays with you, parts of our Sundays anyways.
Love songs
Love
next
songs.
week.
Next week is Love Songs.
Yeah.
And please continue to take care of each other. Such a nurturing community here. You don't know how much good you do for us.
Yeah,
And so we
for
thank
us
you for being
and for
here.
each other.
And for each other especially. Mask up. We have our vaccines. We've been fully vaccinated plus 2 weeks and everything. But still, we wear the mask because we just still don't really quite know how transmittable it is. I might breathe it in and breathe it out without getting sick myself. But so we're going to keep on wearing the masks. Isn't that pretty? I'll wear this mask even after
These
the
are cool.
pandemic because it's so pretty.
Yeah, I would swear it all the time.
So take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you back here next week. Much love.